Yo.
Well, what are you doing right now?
Not much. What?
I kind of I need your help. Can you think you can come over and review some Ninja Turtle stuff?
Yeah, that sounds like work. Yeah. Why don't you get that small annoying guy that you always hang out with to do it for you?
Well, that's kind of mean. I mean, Doss is like.
No, the other small annoying guy.
Well, that's even worse because that's I'm married to Carrie.
No, the other small annoying guy.
Well, I mean that's great, but I think Pixel Dan's schedule is like really.
No, the other small annoying guy.
Wait, what other short annoying guy?
Shadow Warrior.
I want you to know how much I hate you right now.
Yeah, no, I think that would be. He's a professional toy journalist. You know, yes, comma yes. So yeah, no, that's good.
Why is my mustache so...
Hey boys and girls, get ready for an all-new toy review with Devall and my best puppet pal, Puppet Devall! Games and kids.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an auto review with me, Devall, and my buddy.
Shadow Warrior.
Puppet Devall.
Hello? I mean, Shadow. I mean, Mystic. I mean...
Your
Your
thing is all askew. Hold on. Your mask is all crazy looking. Oh. Wow. Gang, Puppet Devall and I are back with an all-new toy review right here on ToyWorldOrder.com and YouTube.com/ToyWorldOrder. And this time we're taking a look at...
Star Wars! Yay! That's all the ninja nonsense.
We're looking at not Star Wars. We're looking at three of the
Captain
figures...
America Civil War! That's all the ninja nonsense.
We're taking a look at...
X-Men Apocalypse!
Three of the figures from Playmates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows line from the new summer blockbuster film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadow, the sequel to the last Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. And you only see two figures on here. That's because the third one, not only we're looking at Rocksteady and Bebop, but also Krang! Because a certain someone opened him.
I didn't open him.
Not you, the other certain someone.
Innocent! Cleared of all charges! Hurrah! Ow, 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 ow!
Holy mother of...
That hurts.
Well, yeah, I would think so.
They sell this to children. That's monstrous. Monstrous!
Oh, good gosh. You're dangerous with those things.
I'm a ninja. My hands are lethal weapons, madam!
I know. That's
This
what
one's
worries.
named Mel, and that one's named Gibson. Gibson! Put Gibson down, please.
So, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows line has been in stores for a little bit now, and we decided we'd take a look at a few of the figures. Three of the four new characters released for this film. Of course, we've had figures in the past of all four Turtles, Splinter, Shredder, the Foot Soldier. New versions of all of them in this way, but these three are the most...
They're the newest of the new.
They are the newest of the new. They're the ones that people were looking most forward to in this film. Of course, with Rocksteady and Bebop, you've got original, classic characters from the original animated series in this film series, which is the first time they've appeared in film, which is really exciting. Krang, the same way. This first time Krang has appeared in film in all his robotic little alien-brained glory. The packaging for these are pretty familiar. They've been doing these same type of packages from Playmates now for a while now with the Ninja Turtles line. They've kind of they haven't really strayed far from this design, but of course you get the logo. You get all four of the turtles up in the corner here. Usually, if it was one of the other ones, you'd get Leonardo or Donatello. Right. And then the back of the package, of course, shows you the full wave of figures that are out right now, as well as a little bit of an explanation of what this film's all about, basically. So, but with that out of the way, what do you say we open up the other two, and we'll take a look at all three of these figures in all their glory, up close and personal.
Yes.
And hopefully I don't get hit. Let's take a look. All right, Bebop, a Rocksteady, and a Krang. Let's take a look at Krang first. We'll put these two guys to the side here real quick. Krang is a very interesting mix-up of different articulated parts. As you can see, the sculpt isn't bad. Of course, to keep these figures well below $10, Playmates saves on spray apps and paint applications. So it's pretty. I mean, it's there, but it's pretty plain. You can see the detail, but it's all just very matted and plain looking, which is kind of been come to expect with the Playmates line. But Krang here has got his robot body. Has got his head can turn, his arms can move up and down at the shoulder. The larger of the robotic arms is a hinged elbow, so it can move up and down. His right hand here actually is a ball jointed, so it actually can swivel there. It can move back and forth, so he's actually got a little bit more articulation there. His hips here are hinge joint, but they've also got a little bit of a joint there that can move.
His hips are ball jointed.
His hips are ball jointed. His knees are ball jointed, which is kind of cool. So he's got a little bit of range of motion. Now, the little Krang body here does come out of there, so you can kind of get a good look at the Krang body themselves. The eyes here, unfortunately, are not stickered. They're painted on, so I have heard that they rub off easily.
Oh no!
Yes, but
Don't rub it then.
no. But you can see he's kind of a really soft rubber. He's really much larger and longer than we're used to seeing the Krangs. He's almost he's almost like an octopus looking, with the different set of tentacles. He's got the feelers here. He's got the actual sucker tentacles here.
Like a squid.
He does kind of look like a squid. Thanks, Puppet. But yeah, he's very, very interesting, and he doesn't fit in the body that well.
Oh no!
Like, you kind of have to push him and squeeze him in there. As you can see, it takes a little work. I'm not going to push him all the way back in there, but it takes a little work to get him in the body somewhat correctly. And not have, like, arms sticking out like that. It's like he's trying to escape out of the body. But overall, this Krang is a pretty cool looking figure. He's a pretty decent figure, and it's nice to have a movie version that's pretty faithful to the original cartoon series and to the comic series. So, to a degree, pretty cool though. Nice to have an Utram, basically is what they were called in the original comic book series. So, YouTubes. But let's take a look at both of our main cartoon style villains here in the film. Bebop and Rocksteady. Now, people were super excited to have these characters in the film. The trailers that we've already seen make these characters look really fun and kind of exactly what they should be. Of course, I like to say we've got a rhino version of WWE wrestler Sheamus, who plays Rocksteady in the film, which is kind of funny. But these figures are pretty nice. Like Rocksteady here, he comes with a barbed wire wrapped bat. So apparently he thinks he's Negan from The Walking Dead. He's got his own Lucille there.
This does not look a champ.
I know. He also comes with a sledgehammer that he carries. And of course the details on Rock's very nice. The gold change.
Reference.
The gold change. He's got the leather vest on with the studs on it. Of course he's wearing his the helmet that we all know that came to love Rocksteady wearing. The back of him, of course, has got some details on the leather jacket, the camel pants, the boots. He's got brass knuckles on, and both brass knuckles say "your face," which is pretty fun. But he's got kind of the same articulation as Krang. He's got the ball jointed shoulders, the ball jointed elbows here. He's got the articulated wrists, so he can swivel there. He's got his hip. He's articulated there at the waist. The head can move and look left and right. His legs are an articulated, or a ball jointed swivel joint. His knees the same way, they're on a ball joint and they can swivel. So a nice little bit of range of articulation on Rocksteady, which is kind of cool. The same with Bebop. Bebop's got all the same articulation as Rocksteady does. The only complaint I have is the head. Where the head swivels, you can see it leaves the ponytail, because the ponytail is a sculpted piece. But he actually has his head is actually on a little bit of a ball joint, so he can kind of look up and down a little bit, which is kind of cool. But he comes with a crowbar and a chain with a padlock on the end of it that he can swing at people. And the details on Bebop are kind of cool too. I mean, a lot of great details on the vest, the necklace that we all know. He's got the Bebop glasses in the film, which are cool. But he's got these studded wrist guards here. His pants have got studs on like the little the knee pads there, and of course he's got the black pants and the boots. He is very 80s. The back has got the, although not painted, the sculpted nubs there, the metal nubs, and of course his hair, his ponytail, which is supposed to represent the long hair. He's got the long pink mohawk, is trapped behind there, but he also got his little tail sticking out there. So a fun couple, a fun trio of characters, really. I think fans are really excited about this film, more so than they were about the first film. There was a lot of yes, there was a lot of controversy.
There was a lot of what?
Controversy to the first film.
English.
The look of the characters.
President Trump will kick you out of this country, madam.
People have accepted that look, and then these are so much closer to the cartoon look of these characters, while updating them and making them a little bit more, a little bit core. Also, I love Rocksteady's got this belly tattoo that goes across the entire belly there, which is kind of neat. So, a great trio of figures from the new Turtles line. Well, there you go, guys. There's a look at Krang, Bebop, and Rocksteady. You're gonna break something over there. There's a look at Krang, Bebop, and Rocksteady from the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film, Out of the Shadows. Now, you can find these in stores pretty much everywhere now, so make sure you check your local retailer for these and pick them up. They're wonderful figures. They're cool. If the collectors, of course, are a little upset that there aren't a lot of paint apps on them, but the details there, a lot of people have come to repaint these figures themselves and make their own special, perfect versions of these characters. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you check us out, gang. Go to youtube.com/ToyWorldOrder. Hit subscribe. Mash the like button. You killed Bebop.
It's go time!
It is go time.
Time to go!
Check youtube.com/ToyWorldOrder. Hit subscribe. Mash the like button. Check us out on ToyWorldOrder.com. And until next time.
Oh, heroes in the hostile! Turbo power!
Shadow Warrior.
Keep playing with your toys, guys. Well, we'll see you next time. Jeez, getting out of here if I get hit.